Imagine that 25 men received the most dangerous order in the history of special operations. They're not the Navy SEALs. They're not the Army Rangers. They are the Delta Force Unit. The operators the U.S. government doesn't even officially acknowledge exist. Their mission is simple in words, but suicidal in practice. Infiltrate the most heavily guarded city in the world, Pyongyang. Locate Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un and eliminate him. Simple on paper, a death sentence in practice. Because there's one thing the Pentagon can't prepare for. An entire country of 25 million people who don't see their leader as a man, but as a divine being, capable of controlling the weather with his thoughts. Today, we're not going to watch a cheap action movie. Today, we're going to analyze the logistics behind the most difficult assassination in the world. What happens when the most advanced military technology of the 21st century crashes into a wall of religious fanaticism, nuclear weapons, and a society that lives in constant paranoia? The first problem is central. Forget planes. North Korea has the densest and most paranoid airspace in the world. They have old Soviet radars, yes, but they have so many that if a fly crosses the sky, they'd notice. A C-130 transport plane would be shot down crossing the first border. So Delta doesn't go in by air. They go in through the only place the regime cannot fully monitor, underwater. The operation begins in a Virginia-class nuclear submarine, quietly stationed in the Sea of Japan. 25 Delta Force operators exit through the lockout chamber in electric-powered mini-submarines. They navigate through freezing waters, dodging Cold War-era naval mines, until they reach a rocky and desolate coast in South Hamgyong province. Upon surfacing, they are greeted with the first bizarre reality of this country. The coast is not guarded by high-tech cameras, but by electrified fences and kilometers of raked beaches. Yes, raked. North Korean soldiers rake the sand every morning to check for footprints of someone trying to escape or enter. The Delta team must move like ghosts, stepping on rocks, wearing multi-spectral camouflage suits that make them invisible to thermal imaging. And here comes the first disturbing fact that complicates the mission. In North Korea, there is a rule called the 3 generations punishment. If a farmer sees an intruder and does not report him, he is executed. His children are sent to labor camps, and his grandchildren are born in prison. This means every human being the Delta team encounters is a deadly alarm system. They cannot leave witnesses. If they cross paths with a poor fisherman looking for crabs at night, that fisherman must disappear. Morality stays on the submarine. The 25 Delta Force soldiers must travel 200 kilometers to Pyongyang. They can't use vehicles. They move at night, carrying 40 kilograms of equipment each. And what they see along the way is a horror movie. As they pass through the fields, they witness the reality hidden by propaganda. They see people collecting their own feces. No joke. In North Korea, there's a mandatory poop quota that every citizen must deliver to the state to be used as fertilizer because they don't have chemical alternatives. The smell in the countryside is a mix of poverty and despair. The Deltas notice something tactically relevant. The North Korean soldiers patrolling the roads are small. Chronic malnutrition has made the population on average 5 to 8 centimeters shorter than their southern neighbors. Many of these soldiers have intestinal parasites and are weak. In hand-to-hand combat, a 1.90-meter Delta operator fed with the best diet and combat steroids could destroy 5 North Korean conscripts without even drawing his knife. But the problem isn't strength, it's numbers. It's 25 against 1,200,000 active soldiers. They reach the outskirts of Pyongyang, and here the scene changes radically. From total darkness in the countryside, they move into the capital of stagecraft. Pyongyang is not a real city, it's a theater. The Deltas hide in an abandoned building on the outskirts. From there, they observe something surreal. The famous traffic ladies, beautiful women chosen for their appearance, standing at massive and empty intersections, directing traffic that doesn't exist, moving like robots with eerie precision. Everything is a facade, but where is Kim Jong-un? That's the million-dollar question. The leader has dozens of residences, underground bunkers, and a bulletproof train that constantly moves to confuse CIA satellites. But the Deltas have an unexpected source of intelligence. They don't track the leader by his phone. He doesn't use one, nor through the internet. There isn't any. They track his vices. U.S. intelligence has managed to intercept communications from the Pleasure Brigade. This is a group of 2,000 young virgin women, selected from high schools to entertain the party elite. It's one one of the darkest and most disgusting secrets of the regime. Where does Kim Jong-un's pleasure brigade go?